Hello. Hi. That thing went quicker than I thought. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to March. New month, new graphics. How's everybody's lunar blood moon eclipse in Virgo? I believe. It was Monday that happened. But welcome, welcome. Just getting things started. Going to my live. I am on Twitch and YouTube tonight. Nope. Pop out the. Where are you? There you are. That's good. Yeah. Okay. I think it was all right. All right. So hopefully the mic. There is a storm, or at least it's raining, and we never know when or if the storm, the weather's gonna cut the power off. So if you see those purple lights, I guess not the green ones, but the rest of the lights. If you see those go off, power's off, and I got like 20 minutes to shut everything down. But I'm also using a new uh, microphone program, so my voice might be a little quieter than normal. I guess I don't know. In the playback, it was quiet. In my heads, it's fine. In my headphones, it's fine. So whatever. Hey, Moot, Woots, Woots, Moot. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Going to be playing. Oh, every month I try to change my graphics a little bit just to give it a little meh. So everything's green now. Change my border, change the graphics, and all that stuff. The logo, my logo is going to change every season. So when the spring equinox comes, I already have it designed and it's ready to go. So, oh no, I'm sorry. How long were you two together? Oh, yeah, 2 years. You start making plans, start looking towards the future. First year is always like testing the water. Second year, starting to go a little bit more deeper. But I'm sorry about that. Does my microphone? Sorry, but does my microphone sound okay? Just I think I had it all dialed in. I guess. Okay, good. The program I'm using now is they have a new Elgato Wave 3 program. So if I'm talking to the microphone now, it's a little more direct, and as I'm looking at the monitor. But thank you. Now, why is your X in your head, though? Yep. Mm. I was going to go off on a tangent there, but yeah, dreams are usually your brain's trying to process things, and it's putting them in files, I guess, so to speak. But yeah, when you dream, if it's something in your head that's been in your head, in your mind at least while you're awake, it's trying to process it. That's why I think one time somebody was talking about having a demon in their sleep, or no, vampire. Somebody, somebody was seeing vampires in their sleep. Well, I mean, depending on how the breakup went, I, I'm assuming it wasn't amicably. Like it was a very big It was a hard snap, I guess. My sorry. ADHD. Sorry. Yeah, sometimes when people break up, from what I've seen out there, if the break was a very quick and hard snap, the other person isn't going to be too warm with them, at least right now. Hey, Rave. Revan. Yeah, some people want to put that front of being cold to you in order for the moving on process to happen. Hey, Revan. Good. New month, new graphics. Just started 6 minutes ago. I'll be using the. I have a new tarot deck. It's called the Pastel Arcana. I was in the middle of editing the flip through, but it's a cute. It's a cute deck because we're going to be playing Pokotopia. Pokotopia. I I got it, pre-ordered it, downloaded it, haven't played it because it came out yesterday. I wanted to experience the whole thing with you guys. Come back how? Come back as a relationship or come back into your life? That's like the fine tuning of it. Speaking of Pokemon, I did paint my nails, but I was I only got three. I got the three on each hand. Obviously, the starter Pokemon: Fire, Water, Grass. I was gonna put purple on the either end of these for Ditto. Friendship relation. There's a relationship categories too. Hmm. Could you, like, I know I have a PC here. Normally everything goes Mac or Apple, but you could download a phone Bluetooth. I don't know what it's called. You can access your phone through your computer, like as a Bluetooth thing. So if they do send something, you can reply to it on your computer via Bluetooth link to your phone, if that works. Yeah, see, I've had two girlfriends in high school, and then my husband, my first boyfriend, and then now we've been together for 21 years. But my two girlfriends when I was in high school, when we broke up, it was a done deal. They decided it was over. I'm not going to try to chase them if it was their decision. Of course, high school romances and stuff like that. But anything that me personally, whatever the second girlfriend, the first girlfriend, that was still, I didn't know she was romantically interested in me. All we did is kiss. I no, did we? No, we didn't. I wonder why. but um, the second girlfriend heard that I broke up, and so she like went after me. But when after we broke up, anything that she gave me, I just put in a little box, put everything in a little box and handed it to her. And she's like, I don't want it. It was yours. Do whatever you want. I'm like, okay. So I took it back home and just lit it on fire. Put it in one of the things, just boom. When I'm done with somebody, it's done. I'm not going to try to win them back. If it was their decision to leave, so be it. It's over. Like like the whole no means no. They don't want to be in a relationship. I'm not going to pursue it. But that was the last other relationship we see between me and besides my husband. Like before him was my girlfriend, and she wanted to make out a lot and do more stuff, and I was like, I'm not comfortable with that. And I think she wanted more, and then I was like, no, and she's like, all right, fine, we're over. I'm like, all right, peace. Oh yeah, yeah, that's different. Living together, putting finances together. Hopefully, you didn't have accounts together. That's one thing too. People tend to mesh their finances pretty quickly. My husband and I have the same bank. We have different bank accounts, but we have a shared savings. If that makes sense. A lot of guys at work put that have wives and kids and all that stuff. They put their finances all in one pool, and then it gets iffy on other things financial. But that way, we know what we have, what we can spend, what we can put away, things like that. But living together does put added layer to it. See, yeah. Are you still living together, or are you in separate? Did you move out also? Okay. Yeah, that's another thing about reading a lot of cards. A lot of things about boundaries come up, and oh, okay. Um, there's certain things that you have to, it's like a breakup and everything like that. But if you do share accounts, you have to have some sort of lifeline or at least communication line to them, something that they could still be reached because you still are tied together with that account. So if you speak to her next time, set a, I don't want to call it rule because rule feels very, eh, again, wording, um, a boundary. Be like, hey, we have this account. We have it in our both in our names, so I need to be able to access you somehow. A friend, something like that. At least have some sort of communication line still with them. Then I would. Are you paying for it, or is she paying for it? And was it a contract too? So that's another thing too. If you signed a Wi-Fi account contract, but if it's in her name, I would not be in the account anymore. At least, okay, yeah. See, that's probably why you thought, mate, mom. Assuming again, I'm not a psychic. I don't. This is just some just me advice. Um, yeah, but it seems to not. I won't call it dead end, but your road rerouted, and it's no longer going that way towards them. Her, it's going that way. She's over there. You over here. Just continue on down the road. But again, I know it's hard after a breakup. From what I've seen other people react to their breakups, there's some people in my work that still haven't gotten over a breakup from 20 years ago, and they haven't been able to date anybody else because they still are dwelling on that person. And I was like, and they won't acknowledge it. They're just, it affects their lives later too. Which I'm sure he needs therapy for, but yeah. So what was it? Somebody else was somebody from on stream from India who's constantly chasing somebody. Like, and the reading literally says, "Don't chase something that isn't pursuing you. Love doesn't have to hurt. Love doesn't have to constantly hurt." Oh, that's fine. That's why we're all here. Terror dump. See y'all. I literally haven't played it yet. I'm still in the language that you speak in. Technically English and Spanish, but not Español. I speak Rancho Mexican Español. I've seen some spoilers of the game, but I tried not to. I tried not to. Make this a little bigger. I couldn't find a icon, I guess, for the game that was by itself, so I just made one really quick before the stream. And it's not that hard to mimic the icon, find a screenshot, overlay it over on the Procreate app, and just really quickly. Let's see. I do want to play in English. Excuse me. Jeez. Whenever you see the screen. Next. Ditto. I mean, I understand that. It's hard to do that, especially if you saw yourself with them a lot longer. But it just seems, from what you're saying, that they were done with the relationship before. Because, I mean, if you had some sort of tiff... Oh, that's all I'm forgetting. One thing, like, why is this all dark? Anyway. But yeah, if you see yourself with somebody and start making plans, and then it ends, and they didn't want to try to at least negotiate? What was that? Well, no, what's that word? Try to compromise with things, and they're just like, nope. Like other people at my work too. They'll go and date somebody and find one flaw, and you'll be like, nope, it's over. Then they'll start dating somebody else, and you'll be okay. Find one flaw and go, nope, it's over. It's like, jeez. But it takes time. Friends, especially friends. It'll take friends to get over people. Community. Via in real life or digital. Wake up. Wake up. Why'd you put a little bit of makeup? You look well rested. At least Ditto does. If you're looking for something. A Pokedex. Old school Pokedex. Oh, that would be really good. Overlay to put like my screen there. And anyway. Again, ADHD. I think of things while I'm at work because I'm sitting by myself a lot. This is the only time I actually get to speak a lot, or at least, yeah. I don't know how to explain it. And it's not just thinking the actual sentence, it's more like thinking and then feeling the vibe later of the sentence, you know? The camera. This is the town where you used to live. It's so pretty. What a nice photo. Is this your trainer petting you? You look so happy. What'd your trainer look like? Oh. Another one of the spoilers. You can change your appearance later. Interesting, so you look like this. Yeah, something's kind of off. Oh. Hey, Starry. How's it going? Welcome in. Sorry, Zeus. Absolutely there. I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube again. So, oh, I was supposed to put the other chat. Wait, hold on. Forgot to turn on the lights. There we go. A little illumination. How does Joseph feel about me? Okay. Oh, and today's numerology number is 2, so I'll be shuffling these twice. I'll do that one and then this one. We have the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands reversed, and the King of Swords reversed. It's I'm playing Pokemon Pokopia. It's a new game that just came out, so it's very lively right now with the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. Is it too loud? Slightly out? Okay, sorry. Let me lower it down a little bit. Is that a little better? Okay. Yeah, I didn't want it to be too loud. I started, or I have a new, what do you call it? Software. And it kind of messed up all the levels up on my thing, so you can hear me a little bit better now when I'm pointing at the microphone than when I am pointing at the monitor. So, okay. The Knight of Cups is emotional, calm, kind of. Let me rephrase this. Hold on. Okay, sorry. My ADHD brain is like going off in different. Anywho, the Knight of Cups is like dreaming of the past or being moody. The King of Wands reverse is about losing their cool, feeling a little burnt out. The King of Swords reversed, being unfair, kind of confusing thoughts here. So they're currently, at least here, they're stuck between wanting to be kind of sweet and being really angry. So like one minute they're hot, the other one they're cold. Good and bad days right now, but but then they get frustrated and they start blaming people. But well, like I was saying, sometimes when they think of you, they'll think of the bad and the good times. So they're in that odd in between space. But they're just in a grumpy mood, I guess. So whatever they're thinking about you, whatever it is, when they think about you, it's like the hot and cold things, the good and the bad. So right now they're in their head right now of good and feeling bad. Yeah, whatever it is that you made upset. So they're very in their head. It's a mix of emotions. I'm not sure. Could just be not necessarily bad, but like, the frustrating things. That's why the kings in reverse were the bad and the good part with the Knight of Cups. No, not necessarily being upset. Especially if you're still platonic with him. Just, what do they call it? There was there's some couples that I've seen on TikTok that do the what frustrates you about your partner, things like that. So that's why I get in the ups and downs. So it's not, they're just thinking about everything when they think about you. At least right now. And as for Woots over on TikTok, on Twitch, I'm on Twitch and YouTube. As for Woot, I do believe in psychics. Again, I don't claim to be one. I'm just reading what the cards are telling me. It's going to be a while for you to want to come back and see things work out again. At least nothing until sun time. After July or August. Word for word, by the way. Copy and paste. You're welcome, Starry. Let me move you over from the queue. There you go. I just moved you up on the queue there, Starry. Oop, excuse me. Knocking stuff over. Absolutely, Woots. What's the question exactly so I can focus on it? Will she reach out and reconnect? It's a very vague question, but as beyond. in good terms. All right, we have the Chariot, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. Again, new new deck. It's all cutesy. Okay. Today's numerology number is 2, so I'm putting that 2 and I'm folding it into not only the question, the cards, but the numerology number 2 today because of 2. It's like about the tug and roll. Tug and... Jeez, what are they called? The tug of war. Be kind of between wanting to move forward and like needing... Anyway, it's in my head. What I'm thinking about is my head. The Chariot here is about fast moving, wanting to win kind of energy. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. A little impatient, kind of feeling like work was wasted. Nine of Pentacles is about being independent and kind of being in their own space. So she's currently like in a charioteer mindset. Like she wants control of her own life. And like forward movement fast. Kind of like the what's it called? The fire horse. We just went into the Chinese New Year, into the fire horse year. Another thing I'm folding in while I'm thinking things, but she feels like the effort she put into the relationship didn't pay off. Because like she felt frustrated things didn't work out in the first time around. Like she's choosing to focus entirely on herself right now. Just in her own world. She isn't necessarily angry. She's just enjoying her independence too much to reach out on good terms yet. That's why she's probably being cold. Oh, it seems louder than that. Jeez. Is that better? I tried to fine tune it. Like again, I have the thing. Okay, I turned it down almost to almost to 0. But yeah, just don't rush a conversation right now. She's just currently in a very happy, focused in her own life. She kind of needs to feel independent before she can talk to you again. That's what they're saying here. The relationship's still fresh, so makes sense that she won't be happy, joy, and reaching out anytime soon before she could fix her own happiness. Yeah, don't rush it. Don't try to be friendly. Be very business with like, hey, I just need to reach out to you about this Wi-Fi account. Nothing more. Wanted to settle this, whatever it is. Trying to reach out and be friendly right now will just push her away. So don't rush it. Let's see. It's only us two right now. I'll ask again. But I mean, yeah, I did sort of answered it. It's only gonna be possible when she feels happy. So whatever it is. Okay. But yeah, it's only possible when she feels happy. Then she'll come out and reach out. Hi, Aaron. How's it going? Welcome in. In case you guys are wondering when you're coming in. I'm playing the new Poketopia game, so that's the music that you're hearing. I'm just barely starting the game, so trying to figure out all the thingies. How was your week? How was everybody's week? Would love a reading on the guy who I've been talking to. Oh, nice. Okay. Just what is his vibe? What's the outlook for the relationship? I wanted to wait and started playing from the beginning to show everybody while I was on stream today. So a potential, okay, the potential for this relationship, this new relationship. Okay. Today's numerology number is 2. We have the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands reversed, and Strength. They're very cute cards. I need to I don't think about the meanings of cards all week just until I'm doing the stream, but and I'm getting distracted by the imagery and everything like that. But the 9 of Pentacles is about being independent, liking their own space. The 7 of Wands reversed is kind of giving up the fight or just letting their guard down. The Strength card is about, in this case, using a gentle touch, kind of controlling a wild side. It's got good, it's got great potential. Jeez, I can't speak today. It's got great potential. Because both of you already feel good about yourselves and you don't need somebody else to kind of feel complete in the moment. You're kind of moving on past a phase of being defensive or nervous. So it's allowing a much deeper, more relaxed connection to grow. So just instead of fighting for power, you both are feeling a lot more patience and kindness right now. So it makes things work smoothly. So just keeping your own independent self. That's exactly what's making this relationship gonna have a better chance. So good potential. He likes the independentness of you. Resetting. I don't know. You're just he finds at least according to this, he finds your independence charming, which is going to make the potential for that relationship good. Okay. I'm just making sure. Some things in line. Yes. Oh no, I was checking something on the computer, making sure everything was fine. Level wise. We're gonna have like 4 different screens. Okay, so the question was, does the cards give a possibility of happening? If that's still your question, right? Okay. You got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, and Death. You know, let me think about it. Let me get my words correct. Hmm. I know. Death means the ending of something and the beginning of something new. So, hey, sir. Sanrino, how's it going? But Roots, sorry. Jeez, I want to call him Moots. Yes, I am alive. And my nails, at least 3 of them. But, Woots. The King of Pentacles in reverse is about poor planning or just feeling unstable. The Queen of Cups in reverse is just feeling insecure, kind of moodiness. Death again is that ending a big change or just moving on to something new. Right now, the chances don't look very good. That old version of the relationship still hasn't run out of its energy. Both of you are still struggling with your own issues. Like, one person feels unstable and stuck, and the other person feels emotionally drained and confused. At least here, Death here in the cards. Like the universe is closing the door so a new chapter can start. Like, things can't go back the way that it used to be. So at least these 3 are just saying, try not to fix something that's already over and just focus on your own healing. The ending is actually clearing a way for a much healthier you. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. New month, new graphics, new deck. Using the Pastel Arcana Tarot. It's a very cute deck. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Resetting this. Hi, Miss Nika over on YouTube. Welcome in. Sanrio, you are up next. First Sanrio, then Jessica, then Woots. Hi, Miss Nika over on YouTube. General reading, absolutely. Thank you. I didn't get a chance to paint them all, but I got the starter Pokemon colors: grass, water, fire. These two are supposed to be purple for Ditto because I'm playing the new Pokotopia. Right, general reading for Sanrio. Now, today's numerology number is 2. So I'm only shuffling these twice. We have the Moon in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 4 of Wands. Get you. Okay, so general reading: the Moon. The Moon in reverse is about seeing the truth, or at least stopping fear. Something. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's about feeling impatient, wanting to quit. The 4 of Wands is celebration and like a happy home. So that's always like, you're kind of finally starting to see things a little clearly after like a long time of like feeling confused, or at least worrying about the future. You might feel a little annoyed that your hard work isn't paid off as fast as you wanted to. And then the fog here with the moon is lifting, so it's showing you that you're actually on the right track. But the ending here, the 4 of Wands, very positive. It's kind of just showing that you're moving towards something stable, a happy place, where you can finally relax and celebrate with the people that you care about. So for tonight, just don't let the little, don't let the Friday night here tonight just ruin the mood, not your mood. Oh, how do I'm trying to phrase it a little better. Don't let a little bit of the Friday night impatience that you're feeling right now ruin the vibe, your mood. That confusion is over, and the win is much closer than it feels. You're welcome, Sanrio. Reset this if I didn't already. Forgot if I did. Okay, that's showing me that's right. All right, Jess, you're up. How you been there, Miss Nika? Excuse me. What's Chris' energy towards me tonight? He hasn't posted today. Okay. The 8 of Wands in reverse, the Page of Swords, and 3 of Cups. Hmm. Hasn't posted. Take that into account, into the fold of things that I'm thinking about. Three of Cups is the, the thing that I'm thinking about. But the Eight of Wands in reverse is about slowing down. The Page of Swords in reverse, excuse me, yeah. Page of Wands in reverse. Slowing down. Page, Jesus. The Eight of Wands in reverse is about slowing down. Jeez. The Page of Swords in reverse is about messy thoughts or just like no news. Three of Cups is that friendship and the celebration here. So with the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like saying like your ex is hitting the brakes on whatever he's usually doing, kind of intentionally slowing down his energy. The present, the middle card that's kind of focused right now, he's likely stopped checking his social media right now, or at least posting his own updates. His thoughts are a little messy, kind of wants to avoid any kind of digital drama, but instead of being online, that Three of Cups is kind of saying that he's actually out in the real world right now. So like with friends, kind of focusing on them, trying to have a good Friday night, probably away from his phone. Just don't read too much into his silence today. He's just kind of using that today's two energy on Friday to kind of balance his stress and just hanging out with friends instead of kind of being online. Well, yeah, Friday night deja vu could happen. But yeah, you can go ahead and ask. Just get in line. You'll be right after Aaron. Miss Nika over on YouTube. If you want a reading, you can go ahead and ask also. You can type an exclamation join. So Boots, what was your question there? General life and money reading, absolutely. Okay, I'll put in the. Let me reset this deck. I'm using the Prism Oracle deck. I don't have a cutesy Oracle deck, at least not as nothing to match the cutesy energy. So I was like, I'll do the Prism Oracle. That's always a good one. I was gonna do that one or the Crystal deck Oracle. General life and money reading. Cleanse in reverse with anger. Tower. Eight of Swords reversed. An Ace of Swords. Okay. Bigger questions. I mean, I have a vague thing, but again, I have to think about my words. Okay. I'm always trying something new. My ADHD, I was going to put one down. I was like, I'll put a second one. But cleanse in reverse with anger. You're holding on to bad vibes or like feeling mad or just a messy mind. The tower, again, the sudden shock, the upheaval, big surprises. Eight of Swords reverse. Kind of escaping a trap, or at least clear thinking. Ace of Swords, new ideas, breakthroughs, things like that. Right now, you're dealing with a lot of frustration. That cleanse in reverse with anger kind of shows that you're holding on to some old stress instead of letting go. Buildup is kind of causing that tower to show up. Just means the sudden change or the shakeup is happening in your life or with money to kind of force you out of your comfort zone right now. But thankfully, the Eight of Swords being in reverse is like saying that you're finally stopping the negative self-talk and kind of keep that kept you trapped. The Ace of Swords here is kind of giving you a sharp new plan to kind of fix the money problems for good. So don't be scared if things get a little chaotic right now. Old, messy. Exactly. That life being chaotic right now, that old mess, just kind of had a falling apart. So, like, you could finally see the truth and make smarter moves with your finances. I mean, breakups are emotionally and financially messy. No worries. Aaron, you're up. And then after Aaron is Jess. Just resetting this deck. Can you have a reading on the person who is going to message you? Okay, absolutely. I will, in time. We got 4 hours. Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords. And the Page of Cups in reverse. Low battery. Well, that's why I have things. I was like, what does that sound? But at least I know I'm hearing things I'm supposed to hear. Twos, and today's 2-day. Well, the Two of Wands in reverse is about playing it safe, staying put. The Two of Swords is feeling stuck between two choices. I'm assuming the guy you're talking about too, and the guy who's messaging you. A little overthinking here. Page of Cups in reverse. It's emotional immaturity or just feeling a little shy. The Two of Wands here in reverse. That man is currently kind of staying exactly where he is because he's too nervous to make a move or take a risk. He's stuck on that Two of Swords energy, which means he's overthinking all the little details, kind of keeping his eyes closed to his own feelings. Can't decide right now because Page of Cups in reverse here. Like any messages he's thinking about sending feels unfinished or like just shy right now. So he's holding back until his feelings are less emotionally messy. But tonight, obviously, don't wait by the phone for it. He's too busy with arguing with himself to actually hit send on a message. But enjoy the guy that you're currently seeing. Resetting the deck. Yeah, I'm going to focus more just going live on YouTube and Twitch. TikTok, I have 3 videos that I posted, but they're still under review for the last week. And I'm like, 0 views. I'm like, eh. Yes, he's shy. He's overthinking about the message, at least in his head. Not literally having it typed out, but it's in his head. He wants to send it, but he doesn't. He's overthinking it. So he's overthinking the details. Like, should it be this way or that way? And making sure. But seems like he's on the verge of sending it. Jess, I posted a new profile pic of me. I'm assuming you say Chris, see it and like it. Okay. Chris, like it. Seven of Cup, choices, Chariot reverse, full stop, Six of Wands reversed. Okay. I was thinking about putting Seven of Cups in my new logo that I'm going for spring. Sorry, my brain went. Eh. Anyway, the Seven of Cups is about having that choices or date. He's very distracted by a lot of other things going on in his life or his phone. So he's not focused on just one thing. Even if he does happen to see the photo, that chariot here in reverse, it's just saying that he isn't feeling motivated or to reach out or make any big moves towards you right now. The Six of Wands in reverse, that's just saying that he's likely going to keep his feelings to himself instead of liking it. But he doesn't want to give you the he doesn't want to give you the satisfaction of like knowing he saw it, kind of vibe here. So just keep your profile picture up because just makes you feel good. Don't do it expecting him to like it because he's kind of just currently hiding his reactions. You're welcome, Jess. Reset this. Aaron, you're up again. General love reading, absolutely. Let me reset this one first. Normally I don't reverse my oracle cards, but this one feels like it wants to reverse. So all right, general love reading. Boom. It almost flew out, so I don't count it. Unless it does fly out. Ooh, disruption. But it's pink. Matches the decks. 3 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles reversed. It's always like, ooh. When you get a general love reading, you get that card. But together, fine-tuning this together here. Disruption is about a sudden change or breaking of old habits, so that shake up. Very much like a tarot card. Something very disruptive. 3 of Swords is about the heartbreaks and the sad feelings. The 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Like a one-sided giving, no taking, unfairness. But the disruption card here. That one's like saying like your love life is going through a major reset. Right now, it feels pretty uncomfortable, obviously, here. This change brings up the 3 of Swords, which means like you might be dealing with some leftover pain or truth that kind of really hurts to face. But the 6 of Pentacles being in reverse here kind of looks like you're realizing that the relationship totally was unfair. Like you're giving 100 and the other person was giving nothing. So this break is happening to stop you from wasting more of your energy, more your love energy. So just let the old unfair patterns break apart. It hurts right now, but it's really a way to clear out the junk, so you can find someone who actually gives back as much as you do, because you give a lot. And you need somebody to give also. Not just give, but someone that can give also to you. One-sided relationships don't usually work out. At least modern ones. I know some relationships that in more traditional ways, like Mexico. I'm not gonna say. I'm an observer of relationships growing up. My parents split when we were 8. When I was 8. No, I don't think it was. It's just it was I was channeling your love energy, so you're looking to let go of that pain and make sure that the next one isn't not giving back to you. So it was just a general love vibe getting from you. You want to receive love also, and not just give love. Not only just give love. Reset this one. Don't remember if I did or not. But no, like, again, when I was a kid, I'm observing relationships and marriages of my aunts and uncles and stuff, and even my parents. My parents, they split when I was 8, and I didn't understand it at the time, and it took me 10 years to realize what happened. And I'm like, oh, okay, they're just people too. So they had my perception of what happened was completely different what actually happened. But it's and then my aunts and uncles, I see a very one-sidedness of some relationships. Some were pretty equal, others were very traditional, like the man does everything, the woman does the other things and stuff. It was very, very traditional, very, very Catholic. Ooh, SmackDown. My dad used to watch wrestling. One of the things that I remember. So if we did play, if Pokemon were real, I'm definitely sure he'd probably have a Halucha. Or Machamp. Yeah, I think he liked the masks, so I'm pretty sure he'd probably go with a Halucha. Okay, skin tone. I am currently this pale. I should be normally this pale. This somebody told me I had back when I was in junior high. I had olive skin, and I was like, but I work nights. I see the sun as I'm going to sleep. Absolutely. The next positive thing. Those are always good ones. Next positive thing coming up. Ooh, because of my new focus. Hold on. Let me focus. For 6 of Swords, King of Cups reversed, and the 3 of Wands reversed. I like to have a little K for King 3. Zeus is currently doing these little jerks as he's sleeping. Okay, sorry, focus. The 6 of Swords is about moving to like a calmer place. The King of Cups is some mood swings, a little bit of hidden feelings. the Three of Wands in reverse is delays and like the wait and see vibe here. But the most positive thing happening soon is kind of showed by that Six of Swords. Just means that you're finally moving away from a stressful situation and just into much more calmer headspaces. Even though the King here in Cups being reversed is someone around you, or could be even your own feelings, might still feel a little bit moody or unstable. Could be either you or someone near you. But you're choosing to walk away from the drama because of the Three of Wands in reverse here. You're not worried about big future plans or waiting for the ship to come in right now. You're kind of finding peace exactly where you're at. So just enjoy the quiet that you have right now. You don't need to have every big life goal figured out right now. Just enjoy the fact that the stormy part, I guess, of your week is over. And enjoy that person that you're with. You were talking about. If Pokemon were real, I would definitely still have my Mightyena. Because I have a silver or charcoal lab. So it's the same. It was either going to be Mightyena or what is its name? I had it the other one. Rockruff. Lycanroc. There you go. Lycanroc. I probably have realistic could probably be more of a Lycanroc, because a Lycanroc is more like a lab. And the other one's more of hyena. But you're welcome, Aaron. Okay, face. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, oops. Speaking of face. I'll go with my olive skin tone. Two block cut. Shaved. I guess it'd be shaved. So I ain't got no hair. I have a go buzzed. I'll keep it green. Familiar outfit 1. Familiar outfit 2. Obviously 2 because it has a hat. I wouldn't do matchy matchy. That's not bad. Do shorts, pants, hat. Excuse me. No, it wouldn't be too green. Do that one for Ditto. Backpack. Looks like a little seed. I know. He is. Do purple. The shoes will be green. Confirm. Again, you can choose this one and then you can change it later. So I guess from what I heard, there's more customizable options later. I am. From what I heard already, not too many spoilers, but it tells you at the beginning something happened to all the humans, and this is like a post-apocalyptic world. Exactly, yeah. But since they're not a trickster, someone did a spin and that I was like, someone did a spin. forgetting which one's top or A. What is this? Who's there? Oh, hold on. I can do my voices.
Gadzooks. What in the world is a human doing here? I didn't think there were any left. There's something curious about you. Are you really human? Sure am. Those simple eyes, a slack mouth. Wait a second. Are you Ditto? My, what an impressive transformation. Owner detected. Bringing back up battery. Boot up. What was that sound? Where's it coming from?
Look around. Look around. Oh, this thing. And I'm glad they did the old school Pokédex, not the Rotom one. Oh. Speaking of lore, I wonder if this was because of the Pokédex and not being a Rotom phone, if this was because it's post-apocalyptic. I wonder if this was because of the energy beam Z. I think his name was Z or Zed, something like that. To revive his Flotella, the flower one. I wonder if this is the area of the beam that hit afterwards. Yeah. Yes. I want it. Hello, Zowie, over on YouTube. Absolutely. If you can just type in exclamation join, that way it puts you on the list. Ooh, Zowie. Welcome in. I would say I've been playing Pokemon since Pokemon Red. Oh. While I wait for Zowie's question over there on YouTube. Yes, absolutely. Ask your question. I got both. Oh no, I got Leaf Green on the Switch too. Just want to show you I got a new collection. Got my. I was supposed to put these around, but they look like little Pokeballs. There's no purple one, but closest thing to fire, water, and grass type. They're little spheres. They're 20 millimeter, like slightly bigger than a regular marble. So Zowie, your question is, what will happen if I go to Marlin's house? Like, should I go? Should you go to their house? Okay. Of course I do. See all these crystals? I have these little ones. I have a big sphere of these two. Eight towers. My worry stones. Okay, focus, focus. I get easily distracted. Okay. Should you go to Martin's house? It's usually a yes or no question that I would answer with a coin, but I'll answer it with the cards. Oh, and today's numerology number is 2, so I'm only shuffling these cards twice. We have the 3 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. All right. Zowie, it takes me a second to thread all of this together, so just give me a second. I'm not like quiet, so I'm thinking. Hmm. I mean, okay, well, again, also Zowie, I like to say what each card means, so people who aren't familiar with tarot. The 3 of Wands in reverse is about feeling stuck, kind of that wait and see that you're feeling of should you or shouldn't you go to the house. The 3 of Cups, though, that's about friendships and celebrations, a lot of group hangout vibes here. The 6 of Wands is like success or a public win or just feeling like the hero kind of card here. With 3 of Wands in reverse, that's that feeling of being restless with your original plans aren't moving fast enough, which is why you're feeling like you're getting stuck thinking about going over there. If you do go, the 3 of Cups is just saying that it will probably be fun, very social vibe here, where you can kind of just relax and be friends rather than having any kind of heavy or serious talk. Very party vibes here. But with the 6 of Wands at the end, kind of looks like you would walk away feeling good about yourself, like you won the situation by being the bigger person and showing up with good energy. So go ahead if you want to keep things light and fun, because that victory here is in like being with the social and happy, not trying to force any kind of deep relationship talks. This feels very fun energy if you go to the house. Not relationships, just fun. If that makes sense there, Zowie. You're welcome. I'll reset the deck. Woots. You're up. Reset. So I'm going to put the green in the middle because I'm green grass type. There you go. I was gonna make it in the order of my nails, but I was like, eh. General love reading, absolutely, absolutely. Let me reset this if I haven't already. General love for Woots. We have magic reversed. Nine of Swords, and the King of Wands reversed. Okay. I usually put this one a little higher, but the card is with it. Yeah. Aesthetics. Sorry. I'm a Virgo. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Well, magic in reverse is just feeling powerless or manipulated or just lacking the tools you need. The Nine of Swords, there's anxiety, overthinking. King of Wands reverse is like a bossy person or somebody with a temper. Also feeling a little burnt out. So, just, I just exactly. I was like, eh. But at least right now, you're just feeling like you've lost your spark because of the magic reverse card here. It's just showing that you feel like you have no control over your love life. Hey, Montaigne, how's it going? Um, this feeling of like being stuck is just leading straight into the Nine of Swords, which just means like you're staying up late or worrying or letting those what ifs thoughts, kind of scare you more than they should. The King of Wands in reverse is just saying that the person you're dealing with, or it could be your own energy, is just acting very stubborn, very angry, or just plain exhausted, which is just making everything feel much harder than it needs to be. It's saying stop trying to like fix other people or the situation, at least tonight. You can't use your magic when you're like tired. So just focus on getting some sleep and calming your mind first. Tea. Oh my god, I love drinking teas. Right now, my husband's drinking a chamomile and something root one. It's a very calming tea. A lot of people aren't into teas. I thought my mom would be into teas because she's a gardener. She loves gardening. And she's like, no, I don't like trees. It feels like I'm drinking plant blood. I'm like, okay. Exactly, Roots. My favorite tea is a jamaica, which is a hibiscus flower with some spice, like a cayenne, and a black tea. Milk teas are good. But yeah, my favorite type of tea is floral, spicy, and dark. Welcome in, Montaigne. What's coming up for you? You're sick right now? Oh, I'm sorry. Hopefully it's not too bad. What's coming up for you? Did I reset this deck or not? I forgot. I'm going to reset it again if I forgot. And welcome in, Montaigne. Today's numerology number is 2, so I'm going to be shuffling this twice. coming up with you for you? What is coming up for you? Montaigne here. We got the Knight of Wands, this Nine of Swords in reverse, and the King of Cups in reverse. Again, tarot cards are like vibes. Oracle cards are spirit. Lenormand are like physical. Astrological are directional. French suited are like a subconscious, a little bit mixed between tarot and Lenormand. But again, these are vibes. Knight and nine. Okay, I think I got it. The Knight. Excuse me. I can charge it while we're reading. The Knight of Wands here is about fast energy, a new spark, somebody like rushing in. The Nine of Swords in reverse, kind of stopping the worry, sleeping a little better. The King of Cups in reverse is just like moody vibes and somebody being hot and cold feelings wise, which is why I was like, there's a lot of ups and downs here. So you're about to like experience a burst of like Knight of Wands energy, I think. It just means something or someone is coming to move very quickly into your life and just grab your attention. The excitement here is actually going to help you with the Nine of Swords in reverse, because it's like pulling you out of that overthinking trap. And it's going to help you finally kind of let go of things that have been kind of keeping you up at night. But here, the King of Cups in reverse is that little warning, just saying that while things are like moving fast, there's still somebody involved who isn't totally being honest about their feelings, or just like acting a little grumpy or unstable. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll it's just saying enjoy the fun and fast pace of the new energy, but don't let the moody person or your own messy emotions here slow down the progress that you've made in clearing your mind. But if we want to know, I will do a Lenormand one. Do a fun one, at least matching with the energy. Matching. Let me reset this one. I'm gonna use the Millennial Loteria deck. Have la hashtag. And these are little cute. You're not traditional Lenormand. El piercing and el mason jar. Got to think about these a little more than I usually do. bottled up. Oh wait, let me move you up. There you go. Okay, so if we're looking at this through Lenormand, hashtag is these are normally they're the millennial loteria like game, but I like to use these also as Lenormand cards. Lenormand there's 36 and these are a lot more, but they're the same vibe. It's kind of like fortune telling ish kind of cards. Like if we look at these as Lenormand cards, the hashtag here is about networking or like public image. The piercing, sharpness, a specific look, also something that can get under your skin, and then a mason jar, kind of thing, keeping things bottled up, being preserved or stuck. So for Montaigne, I need to pull back. I forgot. I keep getting closer and closer to the mic. So the question at hand is who's coming towards Montaigne. So the person coming towards you is likely someone you are connected through, like social media or a mutual friend group, kind of shared by the hashtag here. The person's very distinct or sharp personality, by that piercing here, which is why their mood can feel very pointed or intense when they feel bothered. Like the reason they're acting so moody is kind of the mason jar here. Like they tend to bottle up their feelings and kind of keep emotions preserved than talking about them, which is eventually cause them to act out or say that King of Cups in reverse funk that we were talking about, Montaigne. But don't take that moodiness personally. They're just someone who prefers to keep their feelings behind glass rather than being open and honest with you. And again, just enjoy your. Don't let that energy bother you. Have fun. It's Friday. Should be out there having fun. Oh, now that I got you guys on this angle, on top of my new little trinkets, these things that I got. Well, in that case, going Friday night and being sick, again, feeling sick, I'm really sorry about that. But if you want to have fun at home while you're sick, a good movie, watching some funny movies. I know the new Scary Movie 6 is going to come out June 5th now. They moved it up. It was going to come out June 12th, but the the Wayans brothers wanted to move it forward, so now it's going to be on the 5th. Hey, Mark. How's it going? Bienvenido. I was going to show everybody my new things that I got. On top of the new deck that I got here, I also got nice coins, which I'm going to use somehow, but they are horoscope card coins. First they have that's the back of one. And then this one is the Pisces, I think. Yes, Pisces. Little M right there at the bottom. But they're all different zodiac signs. Of course, I get the ones that are. I don't know how to use them yet. I just got them, and I'm like, ooh, that makes really cool. I'm thinking about doing it while I'm doing like horoscope readings. Like if somebody has a specific sign, I can just like put them in the middle, focus on that things, or I don't know yet. But I was like, oh, that's new on top of my new marbles, crystal marbles. We call them marbles. Then I got the new deck, and give you guys a glimpse of tomorrow. I got an Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Oh, hold on. Move the camera. Alice in Wonderland Oracle and the Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck to go with the Alice in Wonderland poker deck or French suited deck. So we'll be Alice in Wonderland tomorrow. But that's tomorrow. Right now we're doing cute. Ya los abrí in a video. I have a video of all these cards and all the Alice in Wonderland cards that I'm editing right now. Because if you go onto my YouTube, I have flip throughs of my newer decks. Absolutely there, Mark. General love reading. Reset this deck. General love reading for Mark. Today's numerology number is 2. Okay, for you, Mark, you have trust. And there's a little heart right there. Trust is always good for love. Exactly. The 10 of Pentacles, another good one, and the 5 of Cups reversed. But not all reversals are bad. No, no tan mal. Estoy pensando. And I do speak Spanish, and it's not that great. But for you, Mark, trust is going with having faith or letting go of control, just believing in the process for you there, Mark. The 10 of Cups is long-term stability, family, or like building up a legacy. The 5 of Cups in reverse is just moving on from grief, stopping the pity party, or just seeing the cups that are still full. I need a... Hey, sweets. Welcome in. So, Mark, it's just showing that you finally are ready to believe in love again, because the trust card here is just kind of telling you to lean into the unknown. It's going to shift your mindset to like opening a door, that 10 of Pentacles here, which is a really good representation of long-term connections that have that potential to becoming a real good home for you. You're also able to kind of see the opportunity now because of the Five of Cups being reversed. It's just saying like you finally stopped crying over spilled milk. You're no longer focused on the heartbreaks of your past, and you're just ready to look for happiness right now in front of you. So just keep the positive trust energy here. Um, the more you stop looking backwards at what you lost, the faster the stable the Ten of Pentacles future can be for you. So it's positive, positive, good, trust. I wish I knew more Mexican phrases to say. I only know like the old school ones. Since I don't hang out with a lot of Spanish speaking people, I don't know a lot of the new sayings. Reset this one too. Montaigne, you're next. Hold on, let me reset all these. Again, I am dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Reset, reset. Okay. And you're. Let me move you up there. Okay, your question is, does your stepdad secretly have feelings for you? Okay. All right, let's see what's going on there. Eight of Swords reversed. Five of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Again, take all of this with a grain of salt. I do not claim to be a psychic. I'm just saying reading what the cards are saying. Those are bigger questions too. So it's like, swords here. These two are fives. It's like linking to. My mind was weird when I'm thinking about connections and all that stuff. But the Eight of Swords in reverse there, Montaigne, is about opening your eyes or breaking free from a mental trap. The Five of Swords, that's like conflict where like nobody wins, kind of feeling defeated. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is like coming in from the cold or just recovering from a loss. The Eight of Swords in reverse here, it's like you're currently stepping out of a period of confusion or feeling stuck in your own head about what's happening around you. It's kind of important because the Five of Swords here is there's been some awkwardness or a win at all cost energy in the house. Kind of left everybody feeling a little bit drained or unhappy. But the Five of Pentacles in reverse is just saying that the period of feeling left out or just emotionally cold is ending. Like you're starting to find a footing again. So just focus on your own sense of security and kind of clarity right now. It's the best way to handle the Five of Sword energy tension that you're feeling is just to stay out of the drama and just prioritize your own peace of mind Really? So this is more like a general energy of like home life. Reset. Oops. Reset the deck. Montaigne, you have another question? Does Lyndon plan on returning to your life? Okay. That's a unique name. Lyndon. Again, so is Montaigne. So very unique names up in Canada. Queen of Wands reversed. The Six of Cups. And the Page of Pentacles. Hmm. Oops. Normally we'll have a little more light, but the cube lights above my screen that usually gives us a little more light is off because the power thing. Anyway, I'm going off of my whoop. I swear, it's like I'm going down the hall and something opens up in the door. I'm like, oh. To answer your question, Montaigne, the Queen of Wands in reverse is about feeling insecure or like a loss of confidence. The Six of Cups is about nostalgia and like childhood memories. The Page of Pentacles, like a small offer, a tiny bit of effort here. So the Queen of Wands is just right now, that person is feeling a bit shy or even intimidated by you, which could, let's see, which which is why they haven't made the move yet. But the Six of Cups here, very strong sign that they're constantly thinking about like the good old days, that nostalgic feeling about like the time they spent together with you. But because of the Page of Pentacles here, it just looks like they do. Jeez, it looks like they do plan on returning, but it's not going to be a huge dramatic entrance here. It's just going to start very small, maybe a message, a little tiny gesture, just to see if the door is still open. Keep your energy high. You know, stay confident. They're definitely looking back at you with some sweetness, even if they are currently not. They're too nervous, or do more than just send a little check-in text. Reset. Yeah, I am not on any kind of medication, so I am just raw dogging life with my ADHD. Aaron on you, excuse me, Aaron on Twitch. You're up next. going to be in a relation? Oh, am I going to be in a relationship this year? I'm starting to feel myself finally. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on. Year energy is a little bigger, a little more nuance. So I'm going to go clockwise here. The Knight of Cups, a Fool reversed, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Swords reversed. I like to do 4 cards for year things, mostly. And again, there's a storm, so if the power goes out, I have like 20 minutes to shut everything down. So far, so good. Like, that's just the screen, not the power going off. Okay. Let's see here. So, all right, Aaron, the king, excuse me, the king, the Knight of Cups is that romantic proposal, or like the Prince Charming card. The Fool reverse, some hesitation, being a little reckless. Two of Swords, that's the stalemate. I can't speak. The stalemate, or like being at a crossroads. The Three of Swords reverse is about that healing from a broken heart, or just letting go of pain here. So, the Knight of Cups, that was the opportunity for a real romantic connection. Like, it's definitely coming your way this year, but the Fool reverse, like you might be a little hesitant to jump the gun because you're afraid of making the same old mistakes or moving too fast. But the Two of Swords here, you might find yourself stuck in the middle of like a tough choice, trying to kind of decide if you actually want to let somebody in. The good news here of all of this, the Three of Swords reverse, you know, it's just saying that even if you feel stuck right now, you're finally healing from the past heartbreaks, which is, exactly what is going to allow you to say yes when the right person shows up. So don't rush the process. Once you kind of finish healing of those wounds, which it's getting close up there from what you're saying, things like that, you'll find it much easier to put down your guard and welcome in that Knight of Cups energy into your life. It's looking very positive, Aaron. And let me reset this one. Montaigne, what are your coworkers saying about you? Hey, Timber. I'm sorry, Timber. Mark. Solo pasé para repetir la salud, pero me estoy llevando. De nada, Mark. Buenas noches, Mark. Hasta luego. Hasta mañana. All right, Monty. Let me focus. What are your coworkers saying about you? I have thoughts on this subject, but I'm not gonna. Go on here. Right. I have the Three of Cups reversed, but the Sun. and the Two of Cups reversed. Okay. Gut reaction is good, but I want to think about what I'm going to say. Uh, Emotionally, cups upside down or okay. So like the Three of Cups in reverse. That's about feeling left out from the crowd. It's also about gossip, which is probably why you're asking why your coworkers are saying about you. The Sun, very positive card. Success, being noticed, very high energy card. The Two of Cups reverse is just a mismatch or just falling out of sync here. Geez, I need to make sure that when I start leaning in, I get too close to the mic. I have to make sure that I'm far enough away from it so it's not. Okay, so back what I was saying. The Three of Cups in reverse is just saying that there might be some small groups or little cliques at work that are gossiping or just feeling a bit jealous because you aren't always joining them in their drama. It usually happens because of the Sun, which is it just shows that you're actually doing a good job at work and just staying out of the spotlight in the office. The, you know, I say office, but your work environment. Um, but that kind of success sometimes makes others feel insecure. So the Two of Cups here in reverse, it just looks like they feel a bit out of sync with you. So they're talking are mostly just about how you're focused on your own path rather than pleasing anybody else. Don't worry about the Three of Cups here energy, the gossip. As long as you keep shining, there's little disagreements. Won't be able to dim your light to stop your progress. So don't let their negative energy affect your happiness. But yeah, at work, I just focus on work. There's a lot of people. There's very few LGBTQ people at my work, and the one, oh, jeez, and the ones that are I don't work with, like we work different shifts. Say it that way. There's a lot of people who work at my work that do their own thing, are in their own little straight culture things of whatever they do, guns and sports and stuff like that. So I just focus on my work, keep my nose down. When I get the paperwork for my work, I see what it is, come up with my plan that I'm gonna do the work, go home. I'm just as soon as we're done, we come back to the office, put my personal protective equipment away, and then straight to the car. I don't like sitting around and chit chat. I just go. And got another follow up there, Montaigne. Do they suspect I've become cold? Do they suspect I've become cold? Can you rephrase that? My brain is going off of different vibes. Hey, Bipolar Bear, how's it going? 911. EMT. Stone Cold. Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying, Montaigne. I'm good there, Bipolar Bear. I'm dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube tonight. Just reading cards and also playing Pokopia in the back. Well, not at the same time, but it's in the background. That's the that's the music you're hearing. Okay, we got the Four of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Welcome in, bipolar. Okay. I do, okay, just to make sure, just so I don't lose you, bipolar. I do my shuffles through numerology. Today's numerology number is 2, so I was only shuffling the deck twice. I'm also not the quickest reader, so it takes me some time to kind of thread all the cards together to the question, to the person, and I'm not kind of the person that'll just throw them down and be like, there it is, next. Also, why it's free. It takes some time for me to do all of this. But I'm answering the question over on YouTube for Montaigne. Hmm. And I do this on my weekends. This is my weekend off. I have a blue collar job at night. So I night shift. So that's why I'm here at 5 p.m. Pacific. But for Montaigne, okay, the Four of Swords, excuse me, the Four of Cups in reverse is about coming out of a shell or like starting to get noticed. The Nine of Pentacles is just about independence or just like enjoying your own company. The Queen of Swords, logic, kind of clear boundaries. So if you put them all together, the Four of Swords in reverse is just saying that you are starting to be more aware of people around you. But for a while, like you might have seemed a bit checked out or uninterested in the small talk. It's mostly because of the Nine of Pentacles, which kind of shows you a very independent person, someone who's just perfectly happily working by themselves, doesn't feel like a need to constantly group up with other people or like to get things done because of the Queen of Swords here. Your coworkers just see you as somebody smart, professional, but they might just mistake your clear boundaries as a way of thinking you're cold when you're actually just focused on your work. So don't worry too much about being called cold by your coworkers. Just they actually respect your queen energy and like your ability to get things done without needing people's help. So even if they wanted to chat with you a little more, they just see you as somebody focused, not cold. Also, bipolar bear. After every reading, I'll just reset the deck. So I have 5 different ways of shuffling that: a cut and a flip, pinch in the middle, back and forth. Because of reversals, I'll reverse these back and back. And finish it off with the poker shuffle. Yeah. That's what I get for not focusing. There you go. I also work with a oracle. I have 5 different types of decks. Like this is the tarot deck. I have an oracle deck too. The Prism Oracle I'm working with tonight. I also have a Lenormand style deck. I have a astrological style deck. And a French suited type of deck or poker, which is in the middle between tarot and Lenormand. Bipolar Bear, you are next. Oh, and I haven't posted it yet, but I have a new social media thing. Let me show you. Where is it? Usually it's this. You could find me on all these apps, but I'm going to streamline it. I took off Redbook, I took off Lemonade, and I took off my Cash App. I just kind of left the others. All right, now I'm currently live on Twitch and YouTube. General reading, absolutely. All right. I'll do one oracle and 2 tarot cards to kind of like clarify. You got caution with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands reversed. Sitting at an angle, so every single time I put my cards down, it's they're at an angle. Okay, I think I got it. So, with the caution card being the oracle card, it's about taking it slow, kind of watching your step. The Queen of Pentacles, being a little practical, a very nurturing kind of card. Ace of Wands in reverse is about a false start or low energy. Put them all together. The caution card here is just showing up as a big sign that like you need to slow down. Like look at the fine print before making any kind of big moves right now. You're naturally in the Queen of Pentacles energy, which just means that you're doing a good job taking care of your home and your budget. But you might be feeling a little frustrated because of a new project or a spark, represented here by the Ace of Wands in reverse. It just means that your new ideas, that you were excited about might be stalled or just losing its flame. The card's kind of telling you that it's better to wait and stay grounded rather than forcing a fire that isn't ready to burn yet. So don't be upset right now if the new plans feel a little fizzed out. Use that quiet time to focus your queen energy by organizing your space and just saving your money instead of rushing into something a little risky. If that made sense for you. Just resetting the deck. Riveting. They really need to put capital letters in our screen names. I see that and I want to say Reverend. Revender. Oh, I'm glad it vibed with you. You're welcome, Bipolar Bear. I'm here Fridays, Saturdays, 5 p.m. Pacific to 9. But yeah, Timber Tarot Gamer on YouTube if you want to watch any of my old videos. I also have videos on YouTube of my decks. All the decks that I have, and then my newest decks that are coming in, I do have kind of flipped through. But you're welcome. Thank you for popping in. And if you follow my Zeus, my dog Zeus gets a treat. Yeah. Sorry I woke you up. feet. Ain't no licky feet. Thank you for the follow. Bye, Polar Bear. Raven, what's your question there? Did I lose you there, Raven? Relationship advice. Okay. Sounds like a big question. I think I need to reset this deck though. After Raven and Montaigne. Relationship advice. Never go to sleep angry. Always say I love you. Stop. That's a big. Platonic. Platonic relationship advice. Strength. And 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Right. Let's focus on relationship. But it's could be any relationship, could be platonic, could be whatever. But here, stop means just like a literal red light or a pausing or just quitting a bad habit. The strength card is patience, quiet courage here. The 8 of Pentacles in reverse, just slacking off, lack of effort. So it's just saying stop is getting a very good message, a very clear message. It's just time to pause whatever you're doing in your love life. Love can be many things. What's that poem? You can have a love for a French. You can have love for a friend. You can have love for a parent. You can have love for another partner. But it's just it's pause whatever you're doing in your love life right now. Like you have been using a lot of strength to just stay calm and keep things together. But the cards are just like a warning. You know, you may just be working too hard for something that isn't working for you. Because that 8 of Pentacles in reverse here is just showing that like the work being put into the relationship is a little messy, or at least one-sided. Like you shouldn't be pouring your energy into a situation, you know, where the other person isn't trying to improve. It's just telling you to take your hands off the wheel for a minute. You know, if you're having to use all your strength to keep things from falling apart, it's just a sign, you know, a literal stop sign to kind of just see how the situation is worth the effort. Yeah. Very blunt at the very stop. I think there is a pause card, but this one just says stop doing that. Reset this one. I start focusing more, and then I start leaning towards the mic, and then I was like, oh, oh, oh. But yeah, I got a new. My husband got me a new Wave Elgato Wave XLR, the new one, the Wave 3. So the mic is a little more tuned in now. Exactly. Oh, thank you. They're supposed to be for the Pokemon fire, water, grass starters. The user is supposed to be purple for the other thing because I'm playing in the background the new Pokotopia. I just started it too. We're literally still in the cave. But that's the music you're hearing in the background. All right, Montaigne. We're on YouTube. You're next. What else is being said about you? Okay. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, Strength, and the Four of Wands in reverse. My 2 cents. I don't worry what everybody else is thinking about me because it's my life, not theirs. But I have to I've had to learn that because I was always worrying about what other people are saying about me. But then that means I still have feelings and there's still emotional attachment. I learned to cut the ties of that, if that makes sense. You got the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands both in reverse. Here, the Six of Wands in reverse is about feeling taken down a peg or just loss of status. Strength, managing your emotions, very quiet power. Four of Wands reverse is just tension at home or like a party being canceled or like the feeling of being unwelcomed. Montaigne. The Six of Wands in reverse. Like some people might be talking about a recent moment, maybe where you're like you didn't get the win you expected, or at least they were gossiping because they feel you lost a bit of your spotlight or that sun that we were talking about. But they're also commenting on your strength, like maybe they're noticing how you're staying, very calm, which is probably what you think about what they were thinking. You thought maybe they thought you were cold. And just not letting the drama get a reaction out of you because the Four of Wands in reverse here. Like that talk might be centered around your personal life or your inner circle with people kind of wondering why things seem a little tense or just unsettled at home right now. Just let them talk. Your ability to stay strength here, level, cool. Just while things feel a little messy at home, just is actually making them realize that they can't easily rattle you, which is why you think they think that you're cold. From the other reading we had. Exactly, Raven. Yeah, I used to hang out with a group of 13 people from all over different towns. I was in an after-school program, and like 13 of us used to hang out all the time. Again, this is like late 1990s, early 2000s. The big catalyst in our teenage lives was 9/11, in 2001. It's when we all kind of graduated. So when that happened, everybody's priorities and personalities shifted a great deal. But I always wondered what was going on with them, and then I realized years later, I'm like, they're not in my life. I don't know that. I don't even have their phone number. I'm like, why am I even thinking about them now? I just hope they have a good life, and that's the end of it. And I moved on. Yeah, sometimes people do that. Yeah, there's it's a whole plethora of personalities at my work. There's a few people that I don't want to work with at all, and thankfully I have the seniority not to be able to work with them. So I was just like, "Ugh." Eep. Okay. Change that. I got transitions. I got camera angles. Okay. Tango growth. Tang growth. I had a Pokedex that I beyond repair, but it started working as soon as you appeared. Huh. You're welcome to keep it. I haven't the foggiest idea how to use the thing. Your human transformation is quite impressive, you know. And now that you're holding a Pokedex, you look like a Pokemon trainer. This deck I'm using is called the Pastel Arcana. Oh, you can see it if you're on YouTube. Hold on, let me switch. It's called the Pastel Arcana. The picture does not do a service. It's supposed to be a lot more pink. I have to. I literally took a picture because I couldn't find one online, so I just went. But it's called the Pastel Arcana. It's just this tarot. I saw it. It was pink. It was cute. Oh, and then the Oracle deck I'm using is the Prism Oracle. Could it be you base that look of yours on your own trainer? Yep. I say yep a lot too. I'm sure you and your trainer must have been splendid partners. By the way, did that trainer give you a name? Of course, we're going to be named Timber. Nope, nope, nope. No, jeez. Jeez. I have a an aftermarket controller. It's really pretty though. Husband got it for me. A lot of sparklies in it. Ah, so you're called Timber. You betcha. That's a cheerful ring to it. In that case, I believe I'll also take the liberty of calling you Timber. It's been quite some time since I've last laid eyes on you, a human. Then, out of nowhere, I come across a Pokemon shaped of a human. How curious. What happened to the humans? You mean you don't know what happened here? Right then, come with me. Follow. Okay, I don't have to actually push anything here, just... Put it in my bag. Stick. Bag. I mean, rock in my bag. This way. This place was once home to many humans. Now it's, well, you see. The grass and trees are withered and dry. And all those humans and Pokemon who once lived here are gone. Oops, forgot my...
Okay. So my question is, Where have you been this whole... Huh? It's on the ground over there. Could it be a Pokemon? Come on, Timber. Let's see. Let's go see. I don't have...
I don't have enough of the voice thingies to change to every single Pokemon because there's like thousands. I'm like, water. I'll be godsmacked if it isn't a Squirtle. You know, they're all dried up here. I thought Squirtles were supposed to have excellent command of water. Isn't there anything we can do to help? Do you notice the speech bubble that popped over Squirtle's head? When a Pokemon wants to tell you something, a speech bubble will appear above them. Looks like Squirtle may have a serious problem. You should try talking to them. What's up? What is this place? Where's the water? Usually spray all over it, but I want... If only there were another healthy Squirtle around to help me. Idea! You transformed. Ooh. You learned Water Gun. Hey, sweets. Yes, they are. Water Gun. ZR. Okay. So you can use Squirtle's moves. You can use that glue to rescue Squirtle. Water. I'm saved. Thank you so much. Always thought I was done for. I owe you my life. Something's beeping. Tiny turtle. Shoots water at prey while in the water, withdraws in its shelf when it's in danger. Looks like the Pokedex still works after all. Oh, it truly has been an age since I saw any other Pokemon. Pokedex days of being useful may long be over. Really? That was then. Things have changed. I couldn't believe this world was down to a population of only me. Today, out of nowhere, I meet two of you. Spring's anew. By the way, where in the world have you two been up to until now? I don't really remember. I used to take naps next to a nice clear pond, but this time I woke up here, flat on the ground. Maybe I slept a little too much. Huh. Maybe they all got teleported? Again, I haven't seen any of the spoilers to the game or anything like that, so... I wonder if something catastrophic like that beam from Zed, or AZ, I think his name is, or ZA. The guy, the 7 foot tall guy, he launched a thing, a weapon. And I wonder if it was coming down and then something teleported everybody somewhere and like was in stasis. And then after the dust settled, everything was post-apocalyptic, and now everybody's kind of transported back. Again, I haven't seen any spoilers. I'm just kind of thinking. AZ, yeah, that's right. His name was AZ. The whole area is total wasteland. I don't know any of the ponds around here. Forget about it. Look at this. See, the scroll around here turned green. Because you sprayed water. That's awesome. Oh no, it's true. The ground was parched. Now it's sprung back to life. It's only a bit, but it looks just like it did in the good old days. Seems you might have some sort of mysterious power. What'd you say? Would you water the ground and plants around here for us? If you do, this place can become a much nicer to live in like it was before. That's a great idea. User moves learn by pressing R. Gah! Haven't with already, you know. It's Dried up grass and flowers you should be watering, not me. But I did. Hold Y to pull. A leaf. Oops. I've restored a tall grass habitat. Tall grass. 4 tufts of tall grass bunched together in a plot. A perfect hiding place for small Pokémons. Okay. Oh, this brings back memories. Back in the day, there was tall grass like this as far as the eye can see. Such fresh tall grass. That was 90210 thing. Even this path? Oh, it is. Oh. Yeah. Stick. Tree. Oh. Such a big tree. The tree was dried up, now it looks all better. But we can get berries from the tree too. I can't wait. Headbutt. Food. Food helps restore your pee-pee. Someone's here. What's going on? Should we investigate this spot? Look at this. Didn't you want a berry? It's for you. No. Munch, munch, munch. Inspect. Bulbasaur. He's got a little Rottweiler head. I love Bulbasaurs. Brachycephalic? Is that what it is? The bunched up nose. Oh yeah. Bulbasaur. It carries a seed on its back right from birth. As if its body grows larger, the seed does too. Looks garlic. Oh no, a Bulbasaur came around. You know, Timber, since I met you, Pokemon have been reappearing one after another. Seems like you really have some sort of mysterious power. I don't suppose you could carry on making comfy habits for Pokemon. Doing that might make it possible to see world overflowing Pokemon again, like the old days. Naturally, I'll help out if there's anything you ever wondered or unsure about. Don't hesitate to ask. Gotta talk to him. Baba. It's too dry. And the grass is wilty, and it's nothing like where I lived before. Can you help, Ditto? Would you water the dry tall grass for my pleasures? I want to make this place even greener. If you want to do that for me, I'll teach you something really neat. Thanks. Request. Plus button. Request. Water. Use water grant to revive 10 patches of dry tall grass. Okay. So pretty. Carrot. Nearby habitats. Teach you. Oh, you watered some some dry tall grass. The place looks greener now. Thank you. Since you helped me out, I'll teach you a move. Watch this. Look what I can do. Ta-da! What you think? The move's called leafage. Leafage. Ooh. What are we? Grassage? It's actually supposed to send leaves flying all over your opponent. But it looks like when you do, it makes tall grass grow out of the ground. I think it's a very you way of using the move. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh. I restored a tree-shaded area. Huh. Shaded tall grass that stays cool even on the sunny day. Pokemon might stop to relax. Evolve. Water gun. You restored pretty flower bed habitat. A beautiful bed of wildflowers. A faint sweet aroma wafts about it. Ooh. Oh my god, I'm gonna be like... This game is a really good game to like keep your mind off things and just kind of like drone out. You made lots of friends, Ditto. Have you made lots of friends, Ditto? I'm still your best friend, right? Look at this. Present for me. It's for you. There you go. Stone. Too bad you can't use surf. Just uh-oh. I ran into pee-pee. Eat. I have a full peepee. Anything new? Anything I need to know? Okay. Let's see, anything you need to know? Eight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. Collaborations. Hmm. Speaking of teamwork, uh, the Eight of Swords in reverse is about like breaking free from like a mental cage or just seeing the exit. The Knight of Wands is a very high energy card, taking risks. The Three of Pentacles, teamwork, the collaboration, very much like Pokemon. But um, right now, like is saying like the most important thing you need to know. It's like kind of you're finally getting out of your own way. The Eight of Swords in reverse is just saying like a period of feeling trapped or confused is coming to an end because like you realized the blindfold was never actually tied that tight. um, the mental clarity is kind of immediately followed with that Knight of Wands. Is just saying like a sudden burst of motivation or a person coming in to help you like charge forward. The Three of Pentacles here. It's not a solo mission. Like success is coming through like working with others. So it's showing off your skills or just being a part of a team is going to be a really good value to bring on the table. So don't be afraid to like run with any new ideas today. Just spending enough time overthinking. Now it's kind of a time for that green light. So like the best way to grow is through collaboration, people who match your speed. Wait, Squirtle wanted a home. Oops, should have did it right here. Headbutt. Berry. Okay. Where'd you go? You want a home? The tall grass the Bulbasaur lives in is sure nice. Kind of jealous because I don't have anywhere else to live by myself. If only there was one. If there was more tall grass habitat like that. That leaky thing up there makes me think that there's going to be a waterfall that could go down here. So let's 4 in a row, right? Or at least a patch of 4. Bushido. Looks awesome. I was wondering, I think if you're okay to leave by the time. Go for it. Once a Pokemon settles into a habitat becomes their home. He's chilling up there. All right. You have a present for me. I love presents. I resigned myself to being alone in this world forever, but thanks to you, Timber, it seems Pokemon are coming back. I really can't thank you enough. You're welcome. As a token of my gratitude, I present to you. Ta-da! I think bag's a little too little. I call it a chair. Still there humans itself a long time ago. This chair belonged to a human, so I got a lot of memories attached to it. It's a hair small for me to use though, so I'm giving it to you. Please take care of it. I use stockpile. Swallowed the chair. Chairs are not food. I can store items in my body. Should I placing that chair down here? Gobbled up something, you can press A to spit it out. Okay. Now then, go ahead and sit on the chair. You know, I think I'll take a bit of a rest too. Sit. It's been ages since I've talked this much. I've gone and tired myself out. Brr. It's chilly now that the sun's gone down. You know, humans made handy tools to keep both heat and cold at bay. Looks like you're better at transforming into a human than you transform into a Pokemon. Maybe that means you're just as good as a human making fancy tools. Probably. Woohoo. You could use that special power of yours to create more nice places for Pokemon to live. That would be really warm. That would really warm my heart. Barbara, excuse me. Can I tell you something? I found something weird. Follow me. Yeah, I will if you stop talking. Over here. See this thing? What do you think it is? I think it's a bed for napping. It's a workbench. You can make small kinds of items as long as you have the recipe. Oh, it's a crafting bench. Craft. Oh, dang. It's not a napping bed. Something's stuck in there. Simple wooden DIY recipes. Okay. A campfire. I need one sturdy stick and one stone. Corn firm. Yes. First one. Cool. Okay. You think a professor should know? Professor who's it? Tangrowth? Yeah, Tangrowth seems very smart. Professor. Let's go show him the campfire. My word, is that a campfire lit in your stomach? Put it down. Open your bag with X and select the item you want to spit out. X. Select. Not on Bulbasaur. What is that thing? It's called a campfire. It makes the area bright and warm. But it's not very warm, is it? quite right now that I think about it. The fire's not actually lit. A campfire needs fire. Where could we? But where? But it could be a wee bit challenge for us to start a fire of our own. I know somebody who can spit fire. I've seen him around though. Got a friend. Squirrel just came up on the bench on the chair and just crashed out. Make another plot of grass like their home. Hi, Hysteria. Welcome in. Hello, hello. It's playing that new Pokotopia. There you go. They're supposed to be the starter Pokemon. Fire, water, grass. Supposed to put purple here for Ditto, but I didn't have time. So that's all I got. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, they are. I need like a speech for new people to come in. I do free readings. I use numerology to shuffle my deck. Today's numerology number is 2, so I'm only shuffling it twice. And then I also reset the deck. 5 different shuffles to reset my deck. I'm not the quickest reader, so which is why it's free. And I do this on my weekends off. I have a blue collar job, night shift. So this is just what I do on my weekends at the end of the day from 5 to 9. Like again, I don't do this professionally or anything like that. Just a hobby. I got my first deck when I was in high school. I didn't know it was a tarot deck, but it was like a calling to me. I didn't know what they meant. Cards were different. I tried reading a book about it and then still didn't get it. I put it away back in 1999 and then I refound it. Refound my deck and the book in the garage. 2019 December, just before the pandemic hit. And then just before the pandemic hit, and then I got 20 years later. And then I started reading the book and I understood a little bit better because English is not my first language, Spanish is. And so a lot of books that I read never made sense. The lyrics to songs never made sense. Eventually I found it. And I'm like, I realized what it was. But yeah, 2019, graduated 2020, or I graduated 2001. I get tongue tied, but I also had an injury on my lip last year in August. I had 8 stitches on my lip. I have a scar from up here down to my lip, and then like 3 smaller ones. So the stitches kind of did something to my mouth that kind of feels like you're holding your lip like this. So like I have a very small speech impediment now. But anyway, I was collecting where is it? Why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? That's weird. Supposed to have a different camera angle. Okay, that's going back. Okay. There we go. Jeez. Now I have a big ass collection of decks. I have tarot decks, a lot of oracle decks here, some in bags there and there. My overflow of decks there, and then I have more overflow now. There. But I tend to hyperfixate on things. Like I have 300 nail polishes. This is another thing I picked up during the pandemic. I have, I don't know, probably another 50 crystals. I just got this bunch of little marbles. I hyperfixate a lot. So I like these types of games because I can just focus on that. Focus on that game. So, but yeah, I got all of these crystals. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, bunch of little ones here. These come from that little deck. Pull these 3 because they look like Pokeballs, and it's also the starters. And I also have a feather, and someone made this out of a rail tie, which is pretty cool. And I have 5 different decks that I use. I use Oracle, Tarot, Astrological, Lenormand, and French Suited, aka Poker. They all read differently. Like Oracle is a spiritual, or at least a big seed, I guess. Hey, Bland, how's it going? Welcome in. Hysteria is actually just before you. I haven't really assigned the crystals to a specific thing. I just like the flow of energy between them. But there's one here. These are worry stones, so they have like a little indent in them that you can put your thumb in and like fidget with them. Well, welcome in. Yeah, they come in a set. Amazon, but I like the little worry stones. What was your question there, Asteria? Unless I missed it. How's your life looking in the next 3 months? Okay, yep. Month questions, it'll be this and 3 cards for monthly. Okay, the way that I read, if you want a daily like horoscope reading, it'll be 1 oracle, 1 tarot. If you want a week, 1 oracle, 2 tarot. If you want a month, 1 oracle, 3 tarot. And if you wanted like something a year, 4 tarot with 1 oracle. Since you're asking about a month, 3 months, I'll do a monthly. In the monthly, I have my train of thought is very odd. I'm a Virgo, Sun, Aries, Moon, Gemini rising. So I tried to compartmentalize my thoughts. Like today, the numerology number is 2, so I shuffle the decks twice. Tomorrow, it'll be 3, so I shuffled it 3 times. Magic reverse. It's the second time it came in. How's your life looking the next 3 months? Four of Wands. Tower reverse. This Nine of Swords reversed. There you go. Let's try to put it in frame. Hmm. I'm not the quickest reader, so I have to stop and think about the cards and everything, the question and the person. It's also a 3-month one, so if you put them all together, just like the last time, magic is about misuse of potential or feeling blocked, not having all the tools. Four of Wands is about stability, or like the homecoming card, a reason to celebrate. Tower reverse, it's kind of avoiding disaster or like an internal transformation card. The Nine of Swords in reverse is about releasing anxiety and finding mental peace. And if you put them all together, it's kind of sound like the next 3 months starts with a bit of a struggle to find your rhythm. That magic reverse there is just saying that you might feel like you lost your spark, or like you're not sure how to make things happen. But with the Four of Wands, kind of stepping in to show you that despite feeling all that, your foundation, your home life, or your core relationships is actually very solid and kind of worth celebrating. The most significant part of this coming season, the spring season, because that's the next 3 months, the Tower reverse here, kind of meeting the Nine of Swords reverse energy. It's a very massive relief type of energy. So you aren't going to deal with the sudden scary crash. Instead, it's going to be like a slow dismantling of old ways of thinking. So that used to keep you up right now, the disaster, are that you keep worrying about isn't going to happen. You allow yourself to finally exhale and stop taking the cycles of overthinking. So don't worry if you don't feel the magic here right away. Your main job for the next 3 months is just to appreciate the stability you have and let those old anxieties fade away into the background. You're welcome, Hysteria. I'll reset this deck. Bland, you're next. Eep. Okay. Get I can charge while I'm reading. Charge the mic. This thing had a low battery. There we go. Bland, are you still there? Might be commercials, I don't know. Well, thank you for the follow, Hysteria. Just gets a treat. Not using Lumia's stream tonight because it's a bunch of other things I had to do. But normally, if I have Lumia's stream on, there'll be lights all over the place. Hi, sorry, Momo. Bland, are you still there? Guess we lost Bland. Okay. Well, if he comes, assuming if they come back, then they'll get into the line, into the next person after. Anyway, Starry, you're up next. And then Woots. Welcome in, Starry. Same Starry from YouTube. You're up next there, Starry. What's your question? Unless you're still there, Bland. So I wanted advice on how to handle this unfortunate situation without talking about it. Okay. I can definitely do that. Context, I found out my dog. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, we lost 2 dogs last year. This one right now has a MRSA flare up and a couple of lumps. But need to focus. We have rejection reverse. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Magician reversed. Now, give me a second to thread this together. Those are always hard too. I don't know why it should be like that. It's weird. I'm sitting sideways, so this anyway. Okay, so rejection reverse is about self acceptance and moving past a no. The 10 of Pentacles is like long-term security, a family legacy, the big picture. The Magician reverse, it's about manipulation, a lack of resources. It's saying here to handle this situation, you just need to embrace rejection here, reversed. Like, stop seeing a recent setback as a personal failure. This no was actually protecting your Ten of Pentacles energy. It's keeping your long term stability and like family peace safe from something that wasn't solid. The reason the situation kind of feels difficult, the Magician reverse, somebody involved, maybe perhaps that situation itself is just being very disorganizing or just trying to make you believe you don't have the tools to succeed. They're presenting the plan here is full of holes, but don't try to out manipulate the Magician reverse card here. Instead, just lean into the Ten of Pentacles. Kind of focus on like what actually is real, tangible, and just secure in your life. Stop caring so much about the rejection and just stay grounded in your own facts. That situation causing the drama will eventually lose the power over you. Yeah. It's always heartbreaking dealing with the pet's illness. Just try to focus on the Ten of Pentacles energy here. Like make their world small, warm, full of their favorite things. You know, because when you stop fighting the reality of that situation, you know, with that Magician here in reverse, you'll just free up more energy to give them the best, most peaceful quality of life possible. I know with ours, Zeus's mom, biological mom, she went really quickly. She also had MRSA flare-ups, but she was also 14, and when she got sick, it was very quick. Like she stopped eating. She only wanted to drink water constantly, but she was also throwing up the water because she drank too much water. She wasn't eating, and it went really quick. And then we lost our other dog like 2 months later from his multiple illnesses that he had. And now we have Zeus, and now his MRSA flare up is coming up, but his pops up every 6 months. But he's also 10 years old. Yeah. Get over the favorite treat, maybe something that's been a little too rich for them. Take them out to their favorite place. We ended up getting a like a cart, a pull cart to put our other dog that couldn't walk and was kind of blind and had a bunch of other stuff. But we got him a little pull cart to kind of take him around. But his thing also was unexpected when we lost him too. But yeah, spoil him as much as you can, especially with the cancer stuff. Woot, you're next. Question is, what kind of reading do you got that I can help guide on how to cope right now? Oh, I can. Oracle one. Big questions like that, usually I get an Oracle card. Are going back to Starry, the there's always what ifs when looking back, and we have different ways of coping. Like my husband and I changed the way our house looks because certain areas of the house still looked like they still lived in it. And so, like, if we change the house, the memories don't come back as hard. Like, take the hallway for instance. A lot of the other two dogs had a lot of accidents there, so there's stains that we were unable to pull, even cleaning. So I got a floor runner and covers up the stains. So visually you can't see the stains, but you know, helps out, things like that. But oops, okay. How to cope? Okay, yes. Balance reversed. Ten of Cups with death. Yeah, I know. it's it's kind of trying to tell you something. Be happy. I mean, if you're looking at it all out, balance. I have words that come into my mind when I say it, so it's like I have to think about the sentence that I'm trying to say. Like balance reverse is about feeling off kilter, things off, being out of proportion. The Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment. Um, the happy ending here, death, that major change, the clearing of a path for something new. So it's very heavy, but ultimately healing spread here. The balance reverse just acknowledges exactly what you're feeling right now. Like the floor's kind of been pulled from under you. You know, you might be swinging between numbness and intense pain. Like, but the cards are just saying that it's okay that things don't feel fair and steady right now. The Ten of Cups, you know, just a reminder, like, you know, love is around you, even if the romance, the happily ever after feeling is broken right now. Your cups are kind of being filled by friends, family, and kind of the deep love you have for your, you know, for everything. But death card here is just very definitive ending. It's isn't just a break, it's like a total transformation for you. As painful as it is, it's the card's kind of necessary here, just to clear out the old version of your life so that something completely different, even healthier, can grow in its place. So, you know, don't try to force yourself to be balanced or okay with things right now. Just lean on people who just represents that Ten of Cups energy. You know, the friends and family who really love you and allow that death card to kind of just, you know, do what it does and just carry the weight of the past. Don't carry the weight of the past anymore. It's just saying the lean on the people who make you happy right now. Those goofy friends or the family members, the primos that make you feel happy. Lean on them right now. They'll help you cope. Hello, Maximiliano, over on YouTube. Welcome in. Absolutely. Can you type in exclamation join like that? That way I can make sure you're on the list. Reset these decks. At least this one. Well, ankle popping. Close enough. It's supposed to be exclamation join, but go ahead and ask your question. Could you please tell me if this month of March will I be hired by a company to work? Okay. Let's see its job outlook. Job outlook for March. Again, I don't claim to be psychic. I'm just feeling the vibes of the cards. We have hunger, but reversed. With hunger reversed, we have the Ace of Wands and the Two of Swords. Right. Can you just give me a second there, Maximiliano, over on YouTube? It's not too bad. Like with hunger being reversed, it's obviously feeling full or satisfied, or like ending a period of craving, like no longer feeling desperate for, you know, the Ace of Wands. It's a very massive burst of inspiration. Two of Swords is the stalemate, or at least a very difficult choice. The month is going to start with a shift. Your mind. It's going to start with a shift in your mindset. So, hunger here in reverse is just saying that that desperation or the intense craving for something new is going to be fading. So you'll start to feel more content with like where you are, or at least less panicked about the future. But the Ace of Wands here, it's that big boost of energy. It's like a new project, a sudden interview, or like a creative idea, gets your heart racing. The challenge here is the Two of Swords. Even though that Ace of Wands energy here is very exciting, it won't be you won't be ready to jump in immediately. you'll find you'll find yourself at a crossroads about your work. Um, Weighing that with the spark you currently right now, you might feel like you're blindfolded trying to decide which path is better for you in the long run. Don't rush right now when it comes with the Ace of Wands. You aren't in a hunger state right now, or at least won't be. You have some time. The Two of Swords is just sitting there with some options, waiting for you to kind of give you a yes before committing into anything new. At least the job outlook. You're welcome. You're welcome. Reset y'all. Woots. Let me reset this. What? My chatbot detected some spam. Yes. Will she regret how she's treating me right now? How will she regret how she's treating me right now? Okay. The Two of Pentacles, Page of Swords reversed, and Death reversed. Sure, Death card again. This time it's in reverse. So it's very odd when things pop up for people, but it's kind of like a good message. Like this time, Death Reverse is just resistance to change or just being stuck in the past. Two of Pentacles, juggling, multitasking, Page of Swords, reversed. Gossip, little petty remarks here. Two of Pentacles, right now, she's trying to juggle her feelings and her life. The kind of acting like she treats you is just something on her to-do list. Um, she isn't fully focused on like impact she's having right now. Page of Swords reversed. That's saying like her current behavior is like coming from a place of like immaturity. Like she might be making some comments or just acting out because she doesn't know how to handle the situation like an adult. Regarding regret, Death reverse here. Like she's currently resisting the reality of what's happening. Like she's at the regret stage yet because she's still stuck in the denial phase of it, of the whole thing. Um, so to speak. Like she's holding on to something old, some toxic patterns, rather than letting the relationship transform or die. You know, but regret usually hits once the death card finally turns upright. Like for you, it was upright. For her, it's reversed. Since we're talking about her regretting what she's doing to you, for you, it's telling you it's upright. For her, she ain't ready yet. So that's why she's still acting very. Just don't wait around for her aha moment. You know, she's currently just stuck in a loop of immature behavior with that Page of Swords reverse. And until she just stops resisting that change, the Death card reverse, she won't be able to see the damage she's doing right now. So just best to move on and stop being one of those balls that she keeps juggling like that. Two of Pentacles. Dumper? Oh, a dumper. I'm like, trying to think of the word. I was like, what was it? Like, oh. But yeah, I mean, people who are immature tend to act like she was doing to you, like blocking you and stuff like that. Not even though you had accounts open together, wasn't letting you finish all of that. She's in a very immature phase of the breakup right now, so currently she's not regretting it. She's still in very emotional feelings, but your cards are telling you you should, you know, death upright. In hers, she's not ready yet. That's why she's acting the way she is. Okay. 4 tufts of tall grass bunched together in a pot. So that one's Bulbasaur's. Can we do this? Oops, so, water gun. Okay, that's 4. That means Charizard should be there. Yeah. Some there. Investigate. A lot of reasons tell me she's gonna be the way she is, and then still she'll come into her senses, and that I need to focus on myself. Maybe it's just because I need to believe. It's also, no. I was like, "Where's my camera?" But it's also when you're asking. So sometimes I know, like, breakups can be messy. So sometimes they're feeling very angry about it. Sometimes they're feeling very sad about it. Sometimes they're not even thinking about it. So I think when you ask somebody in tarot, they're picking up on what they're feeling currently. Energies, emotions go all over the place. I mean, it's Friday, and it's what? What time is it? Almost 9. Jeez. It's almost 9. Yeah. You guys have me for 9 more minutes. Because I'm only here for 4 hours. Otherwise, I'll be here all the time. But maybe the energy we're picking up was Friday night energy. Maybe she's drunk. So she brings that feeling of, you know, not feeling regret when you're drunk. That too also affects people how they read. Because the way I read things is I see a thread, like me to the cards to you, and you to them. So the longer the thread, the harder it is to reach out and finally, figure out what they're thinking about. So that's why I get like vibes, at least in my head, how I do it. I think I know it's hard to get over, and when someone's like, "Just get over it," there's a lot of emotional baggage that comes with it. Start taking steps to get over it. Eventually, you'll get over it, but take little steps, doing things that don't remind you of them. Um, don't go to the store. You had a flavor. If you had a favorite place, I mean, you were together for 2 years, so I'm sure you have like favorite places to eat. Find a new place to eat. Like there's a place that has freaking like a burger. It's like a lumpia smash burger. I'm like, I love lumpia. I've never heard of a lumpia smash burger. I was like, oh, it's something I can go to. Like if me and my husband, we've never been to that place before. For some reason, something happens between me and him. I mean, we've been together for 21 years. But like, say something does happen, I'll go to places that I've never been before. Things like that. No, that feeling always lingers with people. But like, there's nothing wrong with hoping, but kind of have to be a little realistic. Some people are just not wanting to come back to the whole with the whole situation. Sounds like she's in her phase to try to move on when the cards are telling you that you should move on. And right now she's kind of hesitating, feeling what she needs to feel, so she's being a little immature about it. But human to human, I wouldn't go there anymore. I just end it, you know, end the emotional tie. I don't do cord cuttings or anything like that. Some people do that for people, but I would suggest doing something like that, something physical that you can see happening between you two. A lot of cord cuttings are very powerful, like visualizations of what's going on between two people. Like a cord between between two candles, you can tell which cord what if there's a lot of rules to it or little nuances to the cord cutting. If one flame burns higher than the other one, that one still had a lot of energy, and sometimes the higher flame can keep going, but the cord snaps on this low flame part. So that means it shows a lot of emotions that way. If the cord comes off at the higher flame part and the little flame ones, that means they were very actively trying to stop, to end the cord. A bunch of things like that. But again, I don't do it. I just do cards. That's my niche with all this. But like thinking about it isn't as good as physically seeing it finish. If you even know what I mean. But a 2 year relationship can hurt, and it's still hurting, obviously. But just don't let it consume you. Like the cards are saying, the 10 of Cups energy, those people will help you move on with everything. If you have friends, long life friends. Nothing wrong with hope, obviously, but hope that you can get over it would probably be the better way to focus that energy of hope. Sometimes people won't want to either. But yeah, I mean, people tend to want other people back when they see them happy. So I'm not saying like, hi Night Rot, how's it going? 3 more minutes in the stream. But yeah, people in relationships that break up tend to want to get back if they see the other person happy, but then you end up going back to the old habits and then breaking up again because nothing changed. They just like, ooh, that person's happy. Let me ruin that. you know. I mean, you never know. She has if she has secret accounts. Yeah, see. Yeah, if you didn't make your own profile private, they can still go to their friend's uh, phone and look to see what's going on with you. Just no licky feet. I saw that. We'll see. Yeah. You both have each other blocked, or at least you have private. As long as you're not friends with anybody that's also friends with them. But if there's a will, there's a way. But it seems so, at least through the cards tonight, she's not right now. She's just doing her own thing. Oh, okay. Put it in the end credits. Because I do have end credits now. Yeah, getting over somebody is a process, but yeah, I believe in you. You can do it. Hey, I was supposed to have somebody. Why isn't it showing? I know I had new followers today. It's like, why isn't it showing? Probably because I didn't have my Lumia stream on because I was doing some other stuff. But shout out to the ones that the couple people that showed up, that joined, followed. See if I can shout them out in real time. Where are we? Oop, I just saw them too. Jeez. Bipolar Bear 911. Thank you for the follow. And Asteria. Thank you for the follow tonight. I don't know why my thing didn't show it, but thank you guys for the follow. Yes, more Pokotopia tomorrow. Absolutely. And my new Alice in Wonderland bundle tomorrow. So see you guys later. Hasta luego and Sai Chin.